let's get right into what I really wanted to talk about is that piece of shit, no good New York governor, Andrew Cuomo. I'm not going to be kind on my words about this man because I think he's a fucking no good, dirty piece of shit that needs to be recalled and removed from his position as governor of New York because he did no service to his people, only killed people, got people killed that shouldn't have, and then even has the balls to go on TV and go, "Old people die." You know, that's what old people do. Not in those exact words, but you know,
They like it.
yeah. like, but all jokes aside, man, we all now we see, which we can let's look up the latest Cuomo news. Oh, um, cover up claims engulf. Cover up claims engulf Cuomo as scandal over nursing home death grows. Let's see. When Governor Andrew Cuomo's top aide told Democratic lawmakers this week why the administration slow walked information on nursing home deaths, she appeared to be trying to dispel smoldering rumors of a cover up. Instead, the aide, Melissa DeRosa, threw gasoline on fire that by Friday had enveloped Cuomo's legacy of effective leadership during the COVID-19 crisis, something that he hoped to parlay into a fourth term next year. He's been in the governorship that long. Republicans demanded Cuomo's impeachment. There were calls for his top staffers to resign. Why, do you ask? Well, it says here the administration's handling of nursing home deaths is now a full-blown scandal, a stunning reversal for Cuomo, whose early handling of the pandemic and high-profile daily press briefings earned him soaring approval ratings and an Emmy and a book deal.
Yeah, didn't they give him a? It was either him or Hunter Biden that got a $2 million advance on their book.
Hunter Biden did. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. What I read was according to Politico. Now, to put it all into a nutshell, what happened is that one of his aides came out and said, "Yeah, you know, we did cover this up because there were claims that when when elderly, were going to the hospital because they were infected with COVID, and they were getting released from the hospital, being brought back to the nursing home." And then if they were going through cardiac arrest or any kind of like major situation where they're imminently going to die, they would be sent to the hospital and that they would be declared dead at the hospital. And he would mark that as a hospital death, not a nursing home death. And so months ago when everyone on the right was saying, "Hey, let's look at these numbers because these numbers are not adding up," they admitted that after Trump said that the DOJ was going to do an investigation on those numbers to find out the real numbers, his aides and the administration of Cuomo started covering up and purposely hiding the information, which I think is obstruction of justice, if I'm not correct.
It's a lot of things, honestly. It's really despicable on how this is all being treated with kid gloves. Because I don't think anything's going to happen of it. I don't think anything's going to come of it.
You know, that's a possibility, but I see a big shift now in those that were backing the Democrats, the corporate media. A lot of people are starting to turn. Why are they bringing? Why is it okay to talk about this now? You know, I think they're really starting to turn. They're back on Cuomo. They're turning their back on Newsom. And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's a big deal now for them because they don't have Orange Man bad to really talk about right now. Because let's face it, he can't get on Twitter, so they can't report on his mean tweets.
No.
So now they're getting more serious things to talk about, but they're gonna change it as soon as they can.
And again,
Like
this is according to Politico. She told legislators This is DeRosa. The administration froze after the Department of Justice made an inquiry into Cuomo's management of nursing homes. State officials refrained from releasing the data, she said, because of the worry that President Donald Trump was trying to turn the tragedy into a giant political football. Meanwhile, this motherfucker was on TV saying, "Oh, well, look at like Ron DeSantis of Florida. How he keeps fucking shit up over there." And like, and then you look at the numbers and you find out like, wow, well, Florida has way more retired people and elderly in the entire state, but it has yet a lower number overall. To the rate of, like
For fact, I guarantee I know why there's a lower number, especially among the elderly in Florida. Because all the retirement communities have the highest concentration of STDs in the world.
that's true.
So they're probably
That's
that's
a
a lot
funny
of shit.
it's a funny fact. That's very true. It's very true. Yeah.
So they're immune to a lot of shit, bro.
When the whole COVID thing is a fucking joke, when you have a woman that's just turned 117 years old today. She is a nun in France that survived the Spanish flu in 1918 and then now survived the coronavirus and just turned 117 today.
That's some shit.
Like, yeah, ain't that a bitch? That's something. Here we go. Continuing on, we were in a position where we weren't sure if what we were going to give to the Department of Justice or what we give to you guys, and what we start saying was going to be used against us, and we weren't sure if there was going to be an investigation. DeRosa said during the meeting. Well, that's nice. That's nice. But as he said, who cares? Who cares? This guy.
At the same time, everybody in this cabinet is, bringing their parents and grandparents out of the nursing homes.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, obviously, you can't trust the fucking guy anymore. The one thing that COVID did is that really opened up Americans' eyes to who their local officials are, or local, elected officials are. There's no reason why I should really know so much about the governor of New York living here on the West Coast, but yet I do, because he's a fucking no good lying piece of shit. and like I made a joke on Facebook, going, 6 months ago, before Trump, it was, Cuomo, he's like basically Italian Jesus. We love the fucking guy. He's so good. And then now after Trump, man, fuck this guy. He killed a whole bunch of old people. Fucking Italian This guy got an Emmy. An Emmy. Like how, like him and his brother, they're sucking each other's dicks on CNN, going, "Oh, hey, big brother, you got a big nose. This is journalism. You're doing such a good fucking job." Oh God, dude.
I didn't know he had I didn't know he got an Emmy. That's sad.
Yeah, you didn't know that one? Oh no, my God. Cuomo Emmy. Let's see here. Here we go. A poll, it just says POL. What is that thing? It says recipient of the 2020 International Emmy Founders Award is seen on screen during the 48th International... Oh, let's see here. Anyway, the poll calls for Cuomo's Emmy Award to be taken back over nursing home cover-up.
What? Yeah, they're going to take your participation trophy away?
You did such a good job. You made speeches during the fucking day. Oh, hey. Give this guy a fucking Emmy. He got a book. He wrote a book about how good he did handle the fucking coronavirus. How fucking self-centered fucking person are you that you wrote a goddamn book during a pandemic? How the fuck you find the time? How do you find the time?
But no, because he wasn't doing shit.
Not a fucking thing.
The only thing he was doing was bashing Trump, man. That's it. That's the only thing.
We're not going to
bashing
take the
Trump.
virus. Yeah, I don't trust any a vaccine. I don't trust any vaccine that comes from this administration. You
But
know?
yet they're
Yeah.
pushing the vaccine now.
Yeah, now he's pushing the vaccine now. Yeah. Like, I never understood that. Like, everyone was just mocking him about it. Like, what, you think that Trump is actually in the laboratory doing the fucking, like, creating the goddamn vaccine? Like, you don't trust the fucking people that, like, it's not even the government that's creating the fucking thing in the first place. This is what I hate. This is, like, it boggles my mind. Like, and it just hurts me in the head about how people think that the government produces stuff. The government doesn't produce shit. The government doesn't produce the cars that you. The government doesn't even produce all the stuff and the equipment that the military uses. They produce nothing. Nothing.
All they are is a bunch of thieves.
Yeah. They're good at two things: taking your money and spending the fuck out of it. Yeah, here we go. This is November 23rd. Cuomo nets Emmy just for doing his job. Governor Andrew Cuomo netted a special Emmy on Monday for just doing his job holding daily COVID-19 briefings. And despite being behind the state's deadly nursing home debacle, this was back in November. Yeah. A slew of New York-bred celebrities, from Robert De Niro, Spike Lee, and Rosie Perez to Billy Crystal and Billy Joel, played along by fawning over the Democratic governor and his International Emmy Founders Award in a montage tribute.
You know, it's funny how you used to look up to these celebrities growing up.
Yeah.
Then you grow up and realize they're a bunch of fucking morons. They're a bunch of self-centered, oftentimes self-loathing pieces of shit.